me, maybe I won't wake up.
It actually took a very tough beating to get me out of the sport.
By Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he beat the hell out of me.
Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger.
I wouldn't have loved to fight Pacquiao again because he kicked my ass. But yeah, there were many fighters out there who I would have loved to fight 2 or 3 times.
You know what? So you had enough of Pacquiao is what you're saying.
Oh, trust me.
Oscar de la Hoya shared the ring with nearly every iconic fighter of his generation, including Floyd Mayweather and Bernard Hopkins. Yet, out of all those battles, one particular evening continues to stay with him. It was a fight where the Golden Boy wasn't simply struggling to win. According to his own account, he reached a point where he felt like disappearing right there inside the MGM Grand. For a long time, many fans believe the result came down to an aging champion being overwhelmed by a younger, fresher star. However, Oscar has recently revealed the disturbing reality behind what happened during his defeat to Manny Pacquiao. And the truth is far more troubling than most people ever realized.
To this day, the conversation I had with Oscar when I first told him, hey, you should fight Pacquiao. Oscar laughed. He's too little. He's too little, that guy. There's a difference of almost 20 pounds. People want to see that fight. People are excited. He's the guy that's coming up. He's fast, Oscar, but eventually your size is going to break him down. Something was not right. I could see it in his eyes. He's not even throwing punches. What is he doing?
Pacquiao snakes his left hand through De La Hoya's guard.
I was like, fuck.
He had no legs, he had no pop, he had no punch.
Pacquiao is making De La Hoya look old, slow, ineffectual. De La Hoya has 0 answers.
I was scared. And I said, you know what? The spark's not there. He doesn't have it. He doesn't.
Manny Pacquiao had begun his journey as a 106 pounds flyweight and was now climbing several weight classes to challenge Oscar de la Hoya at welterweight. Oscar appeared to hold every physical edge. He was taller, had a longer reach, and carried the size and strength advantage. Looking strictly at the numbers, the fight seemed heavily tilted in his favor. But as soon as the action got underway, de la Hoya quickly understood that this wasn't the type of contest he had expected. Instead of a typical boxing match, he found himself trapped in a relentless and punishing battle from the very start.
It deflated the balloon. I felt like, wow, like here I am on top of the world, beating Pernell Whitaker, beating Julio Cesar Chavez, beating Hector Macho Camacho, beating Sugar Shane Mosley, beating all these fighters, okay? Having amazing fights in their prime and creating some amazing events. And then my last fight, I'm like a shell of myself. And Manny Pacquiao beats me, and he's the next champion. It felt I felt humiliated.
Did you know what was slowing down? Joe Louis told me once that he saw the opening.
Oh, yes.
Just didn't get there.
Exactly. Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I just couldn't pull the trigger.
What caused a veteran champion to miscalculate things so badly? The problems began long before fight night, during preparation for the bout. Oscar chose to cut all the way from 160 pounds down to the 147 pounds welterweight limit. But the weight reduction went too far. When he stepped on a scale, he wasn't simply in great shape. He looked severely depleted. He officially weighed 145 pounds, making him lighter than Pacquiao despite naturally being the bigger man. By that stage, his body was exhausted, lacking energy and fluids, and already struggling before the opening bell ever sounded. Yet, the physical side of the equation was only part of the story. When asked what was running through his mind during that period, Oscar reflected on the experience. What happened in that fight? Honestly, I felt like I was walking around without any life in me. I was completely drained. After facing Bernard Hopkins at 160 pounds, I convinced myself to take another huge challenge and meet this young fighter everyone was talking about at 147. He continued by revealing just how extreme the weight cut had become. I came in around 144 pounds for that fight. Looking back, I was nothing more than skin and bones.
How are you dealing with being Manny Pacquiao? You're a global star. You are a national hero.
That's the time that I became #1 pound per pound in the world. Yeah.
How are you dealing with it as a personally? Like being that big, how are you dealing with that at that time?
I never, like, the fans, the world, all commerce, like everything like that. I mean, recognition everywhere like that, even in the Philippines, because most of the people in the Philippines don't believe that I'm gonna win the fight, because even in our Congress, some congressman filed a resolution to stop the fight because it might get hurt me. Like
really?
Yeah.
They were afraid for you.
They said that they said that stop the fight because they might get hurt. Me.
They had no idea.
Yeah. It's just like that. It's like that. So after the fight, like the people, like boom, like that, and then that time, like, you know, this is. But I still, you know, thinking to God for everything, like. All that accomplishment is from God.
But man, your life wasn't the same, man. It wasn't the same. Like, you can't go anywhere.
Even the top fighters of the modern era continue to speak about Manny Pacquiao's prime years with tremendous respect. Terrence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson have both praised what Pacquiao was able to accomplish at his best. Crawford recently revealed that one matchup he wishes had happened before Manny stepped away from the sport was a fight against Pacquiao himself. According to Crawford, Manny's unusual timing, unpredictable style, and nonstop offensive output made him one of the most difficult challenges imaginable inside the ring.
You wanted to fight, but you weren't able to.
Pacquiao, for sure. 1,000%.
That little Filipino kid.
For sure. And I try to fight Pacquiao.
George's bestie. George's best.
Yeah.
Full respect. But Skinny Hussein knocked him out for 20 seconds, mate. YouTube, Hussein versus Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, for sure. You know, that was a fight that I was chasing for years, since I was 140 pounds. You know, and to see him, you know, fight Broner, Tim Bradley, you know, Keith Thurman and all those.
Chris Algieri.
Fight, yeah. Man, I was
Not disrespect to Chris.
I was like, man, like, what is going on? Like, these guys is not, you know, like, I'm here and he's fighting these guys. And I just couldn't understand it, you know? So if there was a guy that, you know, it would be him. And Danny Garcia. That's my boy.
You fought him as amateur, yeah? Swift.
We split.
Left hook.
We split 1-1. I think me and Danny would have made for a great fight, you know, being that we knew each other.
Even at 47 years of age, Manny continues to show why he is unlike most fighters. In July 2025, he stepped back into the ring to challenge WBC champion Mario Barrios and battled his way to a majority draw, demonstrating that he can still compete with boxing's elite. And when Pacquiao was later asked to pick the better fighter between a prime Floyd Mayweather and a prime Terrence Crawford, he wasted no time giving his answer, choosing Crawford as the pound-for-pound king.
How about this one? Floyd Mayweather against Terrence Crawford.
Floyd Mayweather against Terrence Crawford, I think Terrence Crawford.
Why? Why?
In both prime.
Both the prime. You think Crawford is? Why do you like Crawford?
He has advantage. He is a southpaw.
Right. By the way, a switch hitter.
I agree. I think
Manny keeps it simple.
I think Bud gets that one for sure.
That's a really good point.
I saw Crawford as a southpaw. He mastered it. Like you know, he know how to handle his advantage. He need to maximize his advantage against
And then how about Floyd against whoever that's supposed to be?
That remarkable ability to remain competitive at the highest level is one of the main reasons the boxing community is buzzing about the proposed September 19th, 2026 rematch between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather at the Sphere. Interest in the matchup has exploded as fans continue to wonder whether Manny can once again defy expectations at this stage of his career. Floyd probably wouldn't be excited about facing Pacquiao a second time, because he gave me a very tough night in the ring.
Fight Pacquiao again because he kicked my ass. Sorry. But yeah, there were many fighters out there who I would have loved to fight 2 or 3 times.
You know what? So you had enough of Pacquiao, is what you're saying.
Oh, trust me. Right when I walked into the ring, I had enough of Pacquiao.
You thought that when you got in the ring?
Oh, well, Rich, this documentary, my gosh, it's sad too at the end because it shows the whole Pacquiao situation. I was getting beat up in training camp when preparing for Pacquiao. So I knew that was the end already for me because Pacquiao was just coming up.
Yeah.
Pacquiao was like the star in the make.
We see Pacquiao running the mountains every day with 50 people around him. He wants to be the first one. So he's killing himself. He's working his leg. He is a warrior. But at 48, his body can't take that much.
Age is just a number.
And I'll bet you Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shape. He's not training behind curtains. That's doing workouts. That is not. That's just to be in shape. And I'll bet you.
Okay, we're here in wild card. We're going to be shit. Wild card.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, brother?
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you. Hey, congratulations for your job. So soon I'm going to start training for Mayweather fight. Yes.
Speculation continues to grow that Floyd Mayweather may be pushing for the matchup to be held as an exhibition rather than an official bout. A move many believe would keep his undefeated 50-0 record untouched. Oscar de la Hoya has openly mocked the idea, taking aim at Floyd by claiming that while the record remains flawless on paper, the reluctance to enter a sanctioned contest comes from knowing that Manny Pacquiao still presents a serious threat inside the ring.
Oh, what's up, guys? I wasn't going to do a clapback, but all the news on Mayweather, Pacquiao, potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this. Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O? Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Shit, your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your pussy ass retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day, but I couldn't because I wasn't right. Physically, emotionally, I just wasn't right. All that depression, all that shit that I had within my spirit. But now these last 5 years, I've put in the work, man. Woo! I did a lot of work and I feel happy. I feel at peace. And you know what? A man at peace is a dangerous fucking man. I can fucking take on King Kong if I want and beat his ass. Shit, I'll even fight Jake Paul. Let's go.
The situation appears to be approaching a critical stage. Representatives from Manny Pacquiao's camp have stated that signed agreements are already in place and that advance payments have been received for what they describe as a professional contest. They have also warned that legal action for breach of contract could follow if Floyd Mayweather continues to push back against the fight being recognized as an official bout. I believe the concern is about getting beaten. His undefeated record is what gives him value when it comes to promoting exhibition events. If that perfect record disappears, then one of his biggest selling points goes with it. The speaker continued by acknowledging uncertainty about Floyd's intentions. I can't really say what he's thinking or what his team is trying to accomplish. All I know is that it's a risky fight. When someone like that defeats you, it can instantly elevate their status. Beyond that, I honestly don't know what their plans are.
Losing. I mean, he's scared of losing because that's his, his leverage for, to go around and have exhibition because of his undefeated record. But if that record will ruin, then what else that he can leverage for to go around and have an exhibition match?
You know, I don't know much about the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what what they're really looking for. It's a dangerous fight because a guy like that beats you. It's, you know, you just made somebody. But I don't know. I think that Team Pacquiao is smart enough to choose the right kind of fights, and at this point in his career at least. And they know. I mean, when people are going to tune in to watch Pacquiao fight, I will.
I'm curious now. You felt Danny's punch, and when I've talked to people, they always say that Manny's punch is a really stinging punch. Yeah. A punch that stays with you.
Yeah.
How do you compare the two?
It's a different
Yeah.
punch. I think Manny. I mean, I fought a lot of great punchers in my day, and everybody punches differently. And people always ask me, "Oh, does this guy hit hard?" Like, yeah, everybody hits hard.
Yeah.
You know, Amir Khan hits hard. You know, is he the hardest puncher? No, but you know, but he hits hard. Everyone hits hard at this level. So you know, it's just a different kind of punch. Manny's power is very surprising. He cuts good angles. You think you're safe, and you're not. You know, I've overheard Tim Bradley talk about that too. Like, he just cuts such good angles and is able to generate power from those positions. You know, so it's definitely different. Danny's power is more like spring-loaded. You know, kind of like almost like a Roy Jones-ish.
Okay.
You know, not so wide, but that like, you know, really just short whack. You know, and kind
A lot of torque.
Yeah.
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 I remember I asked Shane that same question, and Shane told me there was that one point where he's like, where the hell are all these punches coming from?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
You guy moves, and like you lose him, and you feel the vision, but like you think he's off balance, but he's not. He still is able to crack you.
Yeah.
You know?